This tutorial will look at adding our own custom material records to the existing Material Universe database using CES Constructor. It will allow us to compare the performance of our material to others using CES Selector. In this example, I have an in-house polymer grade that's not in the standard database. The first step is to make a copy of the original database. To find this, go to any Windows folder, select Program Files, which is usually in the C drive, and find the folder CES Selector and the Database folder. Note that this location can change depending on your configuration and version of the software. Copy the folder of your chosen edition and paste it into a new location. In our case, we copy all editions to the desktop. It's recommended to copy it to a different location such as My Documents or the desktop, as you may not have administrative rights for the program files location. Rename the folder to identify it in future. Open CES Constructor and click the Open Database button at the top toolbar. Browse to the location of your copied database and select the database file. Note that databases are normally called data by default, with a .gdb extension and have a blue triangle icon. To identify our new database, we need to rename it. Go to the Database menu, Database Properties, and Description tab, and update the title with the new name. Also note that if you change the category name, it will appear in a new section for the user on the Select Database Start screen. Now let's add a new material. Note that each material is represented by a record in database terminology. Go to the Tables tab and ensure you have the Material Universe table selected. At this point, we should decide where to place the new record in the tree. One option is to place it with similar materials in the existing structure. However, a second option is recommended to create a new folder, which will contain all of our own records. This will help if you later upgrade the software. It will be easy to locate and copy your records into the new database. Right-click Material Universe and select New Folder. You can name the folder something like My Materials. Click Next and choose the relevant filters. Remember that filters create a subset of similar materials. For a folder, select any material type you think may be added to this folder in future. Next, to create a record. Rather than starting from scratch, I'll start with an existing record that's similar to my new material. In this case, I have an ABS polymer type with 30% aramid fiber. Since there are no existing records with aramid fiber, I'll use a glass fiber record as a template. Right-click on the record and select Copy Record, or you can also press Ctrl+C. Then right-click on the folder where the new record should go and select Paste, or you can press Ctrl+V. If you change your mind about the location, you can always drag and drop the record later. To rename the new record, right-click and select Record Properties. The short name is how it will be displayed on the tree, and the full name is how it will be displayed at the top of the datasheet. Double-click the record to view and edit its values. Any values that are different to the original should be changed. When entering numerical values, be sure to check the unit. The checkbox with the question mark indicates that the property is estimated. Select this box depending on how certain you are that the values are correct. Close the record after all changes have been made, and all changes are automatically saved to the database. When you close the database, it will ask you if you'd like to update the search index. This is not essential, but it should be performed once all changes have been made and the database is ready to be sent to other users. We're still editing at this stage, so here we don't need to compile the search index just yet. To view the new records, open CES Selector. Select the Change Database button and then click Add Database. Finally, browse to the location of your copied database and select the file with the .gdb extension that we edited before. Next time you open the software, You'll be prompted to select a database with the name and category you previously entered in Constructor. The record now behaves in the same way as other standard records in Selection and on Charts. Thanks for watching this video tutorial. You can watch other video tutorials to find out more about the software, such as selection tools, specialist data, eco-audit, and the hybrid synthesizer.